Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Panhard EBR 75 FL10. It's the French Tier 8 Premium Light Wheeled Vehicle. I should say it's the tank really. And it's located on the south spawn of Halluf under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, this is my one. I'm testing it and it's a lot of fun. 75mm gun. 2 shots in the magazine, oscillating turret, 8 wheels, and it can go like the clap. It is really fast. Okay, I'm engaging cruise mode. There we go, and I'm off. Zooming up to 80 kilometers an hour. I'm speeding away from Martine and getting into the throw quickly. Now, this is a very, very fast game for me. As you can see, top speed 80 kilometers an hour there. I'm heading off into the valley. I've got a reason for doing this. If I dropped straight down into the valley as it was, I would have come across that AMX 1390 and the Wizzy 132. They would have seen to me immediately. But by going this way, I've had a chance to spot anyone who's actually on the approach to the northwest corner. Found a Scorpion. So I'm still motoring around the valley at high speed, but their light tanks are not engaging me. I found a T-26E5. Up on the east side, zooming around, found the T-28 prototype, and I don't think he likes me. No, he's firing at me, and you can see the way I'm ducking and diving. I'm moving at full speed, and this thing turns terribly. It turns like a pig when it's in cruise mode, but the enemy are having a lot of difficulty trying to shoot at me. As you can see, I'm just following everything around, looking for targets. I can see that those 2 light tanks went up the hill. So I'm going to do a quick detour around the hill in the centre again, do a bit of spotting with my team. I found the Lorraine 40 ton coming down to meet me. I lock on, got one in, put the second one in. And turn around to escape and take a round from the T-28 Prot. He was actually able to get a shot into me there. I was actually running in a straight line for long enough for him to hit me. As you can see, I'm bouncing all over the place here. And I've got the upgraded suspension, which means I can do that without damaging the vehicle. Okay, looking around for new targets to fire at. And that 1390 and the Wizzy, they got distracted by me, and they effectively become victims themselves. He's engaging them. He's managed to get one of them, and I think he'll get the next one. Now I noticed there was a Scorpion over here, and he's still showing on my mini-map. So I'm going to go up and say hello to him, see if I can assassinate him from behind. This is a hit and run assassin. Okay, he's there, he's been hit. Come up behind him, 1 round in, 2 round kills him. So got rid of a dangerous TD with my tier 8 light, and I'm now off for another circuit. And I can see a T26, oh, now I'm going to go up top. Decided I'm going to go into the enemy area and see if I can locate their Arty. They've only got one. It's Lorraine 15551. Found the T-28 Prot. Put a round into him for saying hello because he put one into me. And I found the enemy Arty. It's the Lorraine 15551. The tier 8 French. I've locked on. Loaded. 1 round in. And he's killed before I can get the second round in to kill him. T-28 Prots down there. He's looking at me, not looking at my teammates. And we've spotted a Noobs. And I'm caught in the crossfire now, and I've received a round from the Noobs. In fact, I've got more than 1 tank firing at me at once. And oh! I got hit by the Wizzy 120 1FT. And they've all resumed their normal activities, having killed me. But I've done a huge amount of damage to the enemy. 1,500 hit points of damage and 1,462 hit points of spotting assist. And it certainly looks as if I managed to get a fire as well on the Noobs. Somebody else managed to set fire to Noobs, did 262 hit points of damage to him. So even though they got me, and they got me in a crossfire, you can see there was 4 tanks actually, trying to shoot me. A T-28 prototype, the Wizzy 131, GFT, there was a Noobs, and there was also an SU-130. And while they were all looking at me, they weren't looking at our team. And our team, in the meanwhile, has actually managed to score a big victory in the northwest corner of the map, and they're now trying to move in on the enemy camp area. And we're following this object 257, who appears to know what he's doing. He's actually using that T10 as a sort of like mobile shield. And the enemy's only got 4 tanks left now, and it's actually the 4 tanks that are engaging me. The Wizzy 112 1FT, the T28 Prot's just been killed. There's the Wizzy 130. Udes is about to be engaged as well, which means now the enemy, they've lost the Udes. There's the SU-130 up in the heights. The 252U is going to go round and kill that Wizzy 120. Oh, he's got him. And the last enemy is the SU-130PM up on the heights. And the 257's waiting for him to appear, and yep, zapped him. And that's game. So a very, very fast battle. Even though I died, I still had an effect upon the battle overall. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats, see how I did. Well, I got a 3rd class tanker with this, and this was one of my first few games in this new light tank, and it's absolutely fantastic fun to play. It really is. I got a 3rd class tanker. I also got a sharpshooter badge for getting 10 or more consecutive hits on the enemy. I got a spotter badge for doing at least 1,000 hit points of spotting damage. A master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating hits in a row. Shows this gun can actually penetrate. Got a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of my own vehicle. But the best of all, I managed to get a scout badge. I spotted 9 of the enemy tanks in my quick run through the valley. I managed to get enough of them to pick up my scout badge. I needed 9. I got 9 exactly, and that was a big help to our team. So even though I didn't survive the battle, I did actually provide some help. I got rid of that Scorpion, and I also spotted where the enemy Arty was, allowed him to be taken out by the other members of my team, and just generally got their attention away from what they were supposed to be doing, which was preventing the enemy from attacking and killing all of their tanks in the northwest corner, and then moving on to take the cap. So if we look at the team scores, we can see that I didn't get a huge amount of damage. The high scorer was the T10. He managed to get 2,660 hit points. Charioteer 2,241, and the T95 2,232. I actually came quite a way down the table with 1,515 hit points, which is fairly low. But when it came to kills, I was also fairly low. The T10 got 4 kills. The SU-130 got 3, Charioteer 1, I also picked up 1 kill, the Scorpion, and when it came to base XP, I was a little further up the table. The T10 got 953, the Charioteer 834, the T28 got 826, and I picked up 807 base experience points. And you can see I picked up that Scout medal as well, the only one who actually picked up a medal in this game. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, you can see I only fired 9 shots during that game. I got 8 direct hits, 8 penetration, and damage of 1,515 hit points, and all of it was at close range. I received 3 hits from the enemy, and they were all pretty fatal actually. One of them was from T28 Prop when I went in a straight line, and that enabled him to get the bead on me and shoot me in the back as I was running through the valley. The other 2 hits were actually when I was further up on the plateau above the valley in the enemy area, and of course one of those shots was the kill shot from the Wizzy 120 1GFT. All the shots went through. The armor is absolutely dreadful. There's not much I can say about it. You just don't want to get hit in this vehicle. You just want to move as fast as you can, get out of the way, and get as far away from the enemy as you can before they can get their aim on you. Otherwise, you're going to get full of holes very, very quickly, and you'll lose all your hit points just like that. I spotted 9 enemy vehicles. I damaged 5 of the enemy, but only killed 1. I did do damage assistance, spotting assistance of 1,462 hit points during that game. On the credit side, I earned 75,029 credits. I got 37,514 for the personal reserves bonus and 31,512 from completing the mission and events. So I had a total of 144,055 credits, and after vehicle repair and ammunition, remember I only fired standard AP, I didn't fire any heat rounds or HE during that battle at all, I took away a total of 135,875 credits. So a really good score, and this tank is going to earn a lot of credits for you, because even if you take off the reward for completing the mission and the personal reserves bonus, it's still a huge earner. 75,000 credits. With those sort of figures there, you'd come out with at least a 60k profit from one ordinary game without any boosters on. I also picked up 3 bonds, getting the Scout, which is very nice, and also XP was 1,210. I got 618 for completing the mission, 121 because it's a premium vehicle, and 1,210 because I had a personal reserve bonus running at the same time, so I took away 3,160 experience points altogether. The EBR is an assassin. It's a hit and run assassin. Ideally what you want to do is wait until the enemy is deployed to most of their areas, and then take the opportunity to pick off one of their enemy who happens to be isolated all alone, and if you can, rush up on him, attack him, go into standard mode and circle him, do a death circle around the enemy and take him out. In my case, I was lucky that that Scorpion was distracted. He was facing the wrong way. I came up behind him, shot him twice in the rear, and he was gone. But I can see in other cases, such as that Lorraine, where I found the enemy Arty, I actually managed to locate him, and my Arty managed to do the business and take him out of the game very quickly. I was about to assassinate him myself, but I could have done a death circle around him. I would have needed to slow down a bit to do that, and that might have given the opportunity to the enemy to take me out. But it is a fantastic machine. It's so much fun. It's wacky races. It's Speedy Gonzalez or the Roadrunner. It is everything you want in a fast-moving tank. And I can see that there's going to be a huge number of Grand Prix and tank races using EBRs. And people are going to have a hoot because it really is so much fun. Bouncing all over the landscape at high speed, dodging the shells as you do it, and getting good scores on the enemy and then rushing away before they can do anything about it. So I thoroughly recommend this tank if you get a chance to get one when they do come out, and it'll probably be in the spring of 2019. Do get one, because this one is going to be a keeper, this tank. Definitely. It's also going to earn a huge amount of credits, so well worth it. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.